wasn't ready, Mike.
I know. You were sitting there. I was like, I'm going to get her. I'm going to start. She's not going to be ready. She's going to be sitting there like,
ready.
oh my God, I hope I look hot enough today. What's going on? And then it was
totally
going to dawn on her. Shit. I'm a stoner. I forgot to hit play on the music. It doesn't matter. I hate it anyways. Someone else driving the launch of it for me. So until I have control over the volume, it's all bullshit to me anyways.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. If it's there,
well,
great.
I wasn't that worried about it.
Yeah. Hello, welcome back, Greg. We've missed you. You
were Friday.
Oh yeah, you were here for the member show.
Yeah.
I
hooked up with the money guys.
You did?
Well, no, I'm the Patreon people. I was here.
Oh yeah.
He was here for our favorite listeners.
That's right. I forgot. That's what I do. How was everybody's weekend?
Uneventful.
It was good, Mike.
Yeah. Why are you late? I know you were eating pizza, filling your belly, which we'd rather have full-bellied Amy than hangry Amy.
So I have a funny story.
Oh, yeah?
You know, we were talking, I think, in the member show, and maybe even not on the member show, about selling feet pics, right? And I was like, I guarantee I have some old feet pics in my phone from like years ago. So I do a little keyword search. I've got some old ones laying around, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm just going to see what happens. Okay.
Oh God. God.
I love this.
Oh my God. So I just pulled out one titty and took
a
picture and showed the world, and you wouldn't believe it.
So literally,
I only took one trip on the bang bus.
So I'm sitting up there eating pizza, stuffing my face like a fat ass.
Ding, 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 ding.
And I'm creating this profile, and I just like upload a picture or whatever. And I get this message from some creep that was like, hey, I'd like to see what your feet look like. So I just send a picture I have sitting in my phone, and he sends me $15.
Wait, hold on. Back this up.
This literally just happened in the last like 5 minutes. I was sitting there eating. I'm like, I'm just going to create this profile while I'm sitting here.
Dinner's on him.
You got to keep this going though, so you can see if you can get an all-inclusive vacation for you and Rocky.
Are you kidding? Of course,
dude. That's adorable that you think an all-inclusive vacation. If she wants a new house, she can do this.
True.
This quit with the small thinking. She's a pretty girl with pretty feet. Like, the sky's the limit, dude. It depends, like, what you want to do with it.
That's true.
That's awesome.
Greg and I have there's no comp. There's no comp for guys like us. Just
you know what, though? I bet you there's a diabetic finder out there. Someone wants us.
No.
There's a lid for every pot. We could probably. Have you seen some of these gargantuan hogs that sell their pictures of themselves? Women. Fatty's got fans too.
Yeah, but the key is they're women.
Well, that's true, but women. The problem is women just aren't horny in the same way guys are. You know what I mean?
I think the feet one isn't even a horny one. Like, it is. It all comes back to that at the end of it all. But there's something different about the feet thing. And I don't know what it is because I don't have that.
I'm laughing that this actually worked.
So wait a minute. So you just like set up a profile at like amysfeet.com or something?
No, it's called onlyfeet.us.com.
And so you're just like, I'll put a picture up there and a little bio?
Yeah, I took no new photo, like new, N-E-W. I took no new photographs. I just had old photos like in my phone from back in the day. And so I uploaded them. And then you can make like a private album and charge for it. And so like you can upload like, so like when you look at my profile publicly, you can see like pictures of my feet with shoes. But if you go into my private album, it's like pictures of my feet on the beach or, you know, at the pool or something like that. But you have to pay for the private album. But then apparently people can just message you and ask for something. And then they just like send you money for it.
Why didn't you go to Feet Finder?
So how do they send you money?
No,
does it go through the site?
It. Yeah, it goes through the site and then they just like pay out. Like it's like
you don't want to be You don't want to be giving your Venmo out and stuff like it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So what do they take? 50%?
I have no idea, Mike. This just happened as I was walking down here.
Can you imagine?
So I might create one on Viewfinder too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see which one's better.
Yeah. Have you done research? Like see what the competition is? And
no, but I have a feeling that I'm going to be, I have a feeling I'm on like the higher end. And I've been told I have nice feet and I've good arches. So guess what my profile name is?
What?
Make
Archie?
arches great again.
That's hilarious.
Dude, you are hilarious.
What should our goal be? What should this month's goal be? What should
10 grand?
Mike, that's a lot of pressure. I feel like $100.
But you gotta put it out on your Twitter though.
I know. Do I though?
Yeah, no.
I can't because I've got like work people follow me on there.
Yeah, you gotta unfortunately be a little.
Work people probably listen to this too.
Yeah, you got to be a little underground with it, or at least recognize.
Do I though?
All right.
No, it's feet. You're not showing your boobs. It's feet.
It's no face even.
Yeah, but that's like being BDSM. It's just masks. I'm just wearing a GIMP mask. What's the problem?
Like wearing a gag ball.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like we throw these balls to our dogs all the time. It's just what's the difference? It's a gag ball.
I'm just wearing my sissy lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm seriously laughing so hard.
It's a little different. I don't know. Dude, $100 is nothing. You'll make that before the end of the show.
You think so? From our listeners?
Yes.
Well, let's not do that. Let's send super chats.
Yes, let's do that so everybody can join in.
Maybe people can super chat their opinion on whether it's like, oh, that's disgusting, Amy. You're better than that, or
oh no,
like,
nobody. Don't you dare tell me that. Do not tell me that.
Why? They already think you're disgusting for being a MAGA. Who cares?
No. I know, but I'm just saying, that will mean nothing to me because I am not better than this.
Yeah, no, I know that, but
not better. I'm not better than this.
More so for me, I'd like to know if the public is like, oh my God, what is this, 1950? You're worried about showing too many toes? Or if people are like, yeah, dude, get it while you can, girl. What are you, crazy? It's feet pics. You give them away at the beach for free. Who cares?
Get you some.
Yeah, I honestly don't know what other women will think or guys will think, you know. I've 100% have had listeners that I know that I've talked to that are like really into this thing. So that would coach you on it if you wanted.
Yeah.
Like I know because I've talked to them. So
do it.
Michelle, Chris Newberg's girl, Michelle Dion, the lovely and talented, had something like this where people that from the show were like had reached out to her like, any interest in if I send you a pair of shoes, any chance you take a picture in them? You keep the shoes. They're very expensive.
Hey, this goes out to any listener out there. If you want to pay me to wear shoes, reach out to me via DM. My shoes, DMs are open. Yeah,
cool shoes. Maybe you could tag team and do something with Big E, and you guys could both do feet pics.
Oh yeah, that would be something.
See, Greg doesn't know this, but Big E, we made him take his socks off one day, and he had a toe fungus, unlike anything that anyone's ever seen, and the nails were missing and black. It was one of the most horrifying reveals ever done on the show, and people to this day ask me for updates on Big E's toes, and
they were.
It's a real tough one to get rid of when you have a fungal on your toe. Like you need to be really diligent, and he's not that. So
I'm wearing boots on Sunday.
What's a free show on Sunday?
We're going to the Deer Lake Athletic Club.
Oh, what time?
Noon. There's about 20 people that are going to be there.
It's not.
Come meet some people.
I think we have about 20 monsters showing up at Deer Lake Athletic Club on Sunday. Okay. This is not a sanctioned show event. Listeners just put this together themselves. And Big E's going. Amy's going to go.
It's sanctioned. I just sanctioned it.
So it's sort of sanctioned, but it's not like I'm not flying in, obviously. So, but people want to get together and go hang out, have some drinks, and say hi to each other. That's awesome. So,
okay, I might come by.
Yeah, I had mentioned that last week. I was like, if Greg's in town and he's, maybe he'd come by. So
Okay.
I'm sure people would love to meet you, and
I'll get the details.
Hello. Yeah.
I don't think that
noon.
discourage DGs from doing a super chat.
So I was just watching before I came in here. Piers Morgan dropped his newest edition of Uncensored, and it's a one-on-one with Nick Fuentes.
Oh Christ!
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. It's pretty funny. I'm interested to see what the public thinks. I'd be interested in your guys' take.
Is it a podcast or a video cast?
It's on YouTube, his YouTube show. Okay. He's got a really annoying panel. I don't know if you've seen that or pay any attention to it. Yeah. And Piers is okay, but there's something, he's been talking shit about Nick Fuentes for a long time. And every time these guys talk shit, I could tell they've never really listened to him. They've just tried to dismiss him. That's what, people try to do. God damn it. There's a fucking fly in here. And they, it's easy to just dismiss people. And I've always thought, like, careful, because if you try to just write Nick Fuentes off like he doesn't matter, or he doesn't have an opinion, or he's not welcome, he was canceled everywhere and blah, blah, blah. The problem is he's really smart and he's got millions of young people following him.
He's definitely got people.
Ridiculous. And I think the days of kind of that, Piers is what I've seen so far in the little bit I've seen. It's like, so you admit you're a racist. And I don't think that's going to work.
Is he racist?
Well, he would say, yeah, okay, fine. If that's what it means to be a racist. Nick will say stuff like, after Irina Zarutska was stabbed on that North Carolina bus.
The bus, yeah. He
would go, at this point, you got to keep your head on a swivel around these people. She would be alive if she was just a little more racist and went, yeah, I'm not just going to sit down on a bus like this. And I think a lot of people are having those conversations. And what I see Piers doing in this thing.
I said? I'm not sitting with my back to anyone on public transport.
Yeah, that would be a decent argument too. But if you want to be so scared of offending someone, which is what we've kind of done in this country for most of my life, and go, oh yeah, there's no, I don't see race. What's going on in our inner cities, the violence in our inner cities, it's not a black thing at all. No. And you can't, like, Nick is just going, yeah, that's insane. What's going on in these communities with the violence levels. And he's a smart guy. And so I don't think you're just going to be able to write it off. It's not as simple. There's nuance to a lot of these conversations. And, if you want to hold anyone who talks into a microphone to whatever joke they said, he's trying to, when I walked away, Piers is trying to pin him down on the sexism thing. It's like, well, if you listen to me and Greg talk to Amy, you would go, so you two are flaming misogynists who think all women, it's like, no, yeah, but yeah. Some of them suck. And we make fun of those ones.
Did you, while you're talking about this whole topic, did you see that Portland case? These two homeless bums get in a fight.
Yes, I actually have the story, but go ahead.
No, go ahead. You can read it if you want. These two homeless bums get in a fight, right?
Yep.
Bum stabs the white bum, kills him. He got off because they said he used the N-word toward him.
I don't think he killed him, did he?
Yeah.
I don't think he killed him.
Are you sure?
It's so a Portland or this. It's just crazy.
Oh, I thought he murdered him.
Well, did he? Was he? It was second-degree assault. Okay, he was found not guilty of. So he didn't kill him. And then when you find out the details of both these guys, you're like, yeah, I hate them both.
Yeah, both of you kill each other.
Yeah, go ahead, stab each other to death. Who cares? The one guy that was stabbed is like a convicted child rapist.
Yes.
He's just like, yeah, there's not a good winning side here. But I think Portland has gone off the deep end. I think their cops are compromised. I think like the law enforcement in general is siding with Antifa. We're seeing reports of that. Like whatever's going on in Portland, it just might be too far gone at this point. But so it doesn't really shock me. So black guy comes up on a white guy and wants to trade a knife for smokes, for cigarettes.
Like prison.
Yeah.
I'll trade you a shiv for a pack
I don't
of
know if
Marlboros.
that's, and I'll pass it around the horn here. I don't know if that's a good, like, straight up deal. Does it matter how many smokes we're talking about? Like for a pack of smokes, I think that's a bad deal.
Well, you would keep the knife or the smokes?
Yeah, the knife I think is more valuable. If you're on the street guy, homeless guy, a knife would probably be more. But yeah, smokes
so
are great.
You trade it for a pack of smokes. You kill the guy and then just take back the smokes.
Yeah, well, yeah, I suppose
use your head.
If you were, yeah, I don't. That's the problem with a lot of these guys. I don't think they're fully using their heads. But when I saw that, I was like, is that a great trade? A knife that you could use in perpetuity versus, smoke. And they don't clarify. He wanted to trade for a knife for cigarettes. So I don't know if it was a carton. Well, the black guy wanted it.
The brothers love menthol smokes.
They do. I don't know. And does it matter if they're Cools or Newports?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I don't think my history with the homeless, they don't seem, I've never had one go, ugh, Marlboro Lights, fuck that. And then go, keep it. Like they don't seem to be terribly picky when it comes to bumming of smokes. That's just my experience. I don't know if you guys have experienced anything different, but.
Well, they just pick them up off the ground and smoke the butts.
Yeah. Yep. I remember doing that when I was 12 for the first time. I remember the very first time I had a cigarette. It was like me and a friend picked up a butt off the ground at a park in Livonia and lit it up.
Gross.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. You were literally 12.
You were a grubby little fucker when you were young, weren't you?
Yeah. I didn't care. I didn't care.
You ever tell your daughter these stories? You tell Cece about this?
Oh yeah.
The time Day picked up some Cools off the ground and smoked.
I'm not proud of it. Look at DG coming through. He's like, fine. Here's $50, you fucking grifters. You total grifter losers. Let me give you $50.
This is high-end content. 50's a little low, DG, but that's cool. Thanks.
Thank you, my friend. That's very, very generous. Seriously.
That's nice of you. It goes right into Mike's pocket.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know. Still, we need to figure out where it goes because I went and checked my business bank account this weekend and absolutely nothing's gone in there.
It's probably in the YouTube account waiting to be transferred. Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, until we started doing this, I never really. There were times when it was like, oh, $3, oh, $2, and it was like, yeah, but there's actual real money going in there now. So yeah it's kind of critical that we figure out where that's going and
where it's going.
Kind of important, but I swear funny. It's not a slight. I'm not trying to pull one over on you guys. I literally don't. And maybe it's like, oh, they only do it twice a year, every 6 months. So in 3 months, you guys will see. I have no idea. I don't know how that works. And I'm being totally honest with you. But don't worry. It's not a waste of your money. If you are people that are donating, we will figure out where that all goes and how to dump.
One day you're going to open it. There'll be $100,000 in there.
Yeah, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. And we will split it accordingly. I promise you guys. I have no interest in hoarding all of this for myself or anything. You guys are here. We're equals in this. So
yeah, it's literally probably sitting in your YouTube account.
Yeah. Andy looks at it more than I do. Is it sitting there?
I think the payout, they pay out like once a month. I think it's probably soon.
But you got to hit like a threshold.
Yeah, you have to hit like $100, but
I was going to say it's not much, and we've definitely hit that day one. Fucking, there's a fly in here, and I don't like it.
I watched the Alien movie.
We'll get to that in a second. Let me wrap up the black guy. So they there's no audio on the video. In fact, this is the closest we have to it. I believe I have. Here's the best we
Police
have.
announced that 42-year-old Gary Omar Edwards was arrested on assault charges. It stems from a stabbing that happened on Northwest 5th Street just after 9:30 yesterday morning. Police say a person was stabbed in the shoulder area and went to the hospital with serious injuries. Edwards was arrested by the Central Bike Squad. There's no word on the stabbing victim's condition.
So yeah. But there you see a still of it. There's no audio in this camera, so we don't get to hear it. Apparently, once the black guy stabbed the white guy, the white guy then went, you N-word.
Oh, boy.
After he was stabbed, called him an N-word. And the jury saw that as some sort of racism and not guilty.
That's a terrible precedent. That's just a terrible precedent.
Yeah. Police. It was police body cam footage that captured Gary. So it was Gary Edwards knifed Gregory Howard. So police body cam footage captured Howard calling Edwards the N-word in the aftermath of the attack. After cops had rushed onto the scene, they're wearing body cams, and they pick it up. He calls him the N-word. Howard claimed he only used the racial slur after being stabbed, which I think all bets are off then. If someone stabs you, what you scream in that moment. Yeah,
that would really fucking hurt.
Yeah. I don't think I have a problem with that. I really don't. So Edwards testified the victim called him that word before that, but there's none of that on camera. What other than racism could explain why Mr. Howard perceived hatred, animosity, and aggression from a complete stranger? The black guy's lawyer told the jury. I don't know. Ask Irina Zarutska or Austin Metcalf. What are you talking about?
Right.
There are countless examples of random violence. Don't pretend that, without this clear incident and racism beforehand, what else could lead to this? Well, I don't know.
Who knows what these idiots were doing? They're homeless bums.
Yeah.
They're losers.
Yeah.
I just wish each of them had a knife and they could have just whacked each other up and ended it. Then the herd.
And let's be clear too. So what if he called you the N-word beforehand?
Right.
Guess what? How about we don't shoot people or stab them if they say a name you don't like? How about that? How about we start there? That is across all lines. You want to try and get someone fired from their homeless job, or you want to try to, shame someone to their neighbors.
You can't sleep in front of my business anymore because you use the N-word.
Yeah. Days of you shitting on my stoop are over, sir.
No more digging in my trash, man.
Yeah. I will not stand for this sort of overt racism on my porch.
I won't have a racist in my vestibule every morning.
By the way, the guy that did the stabby stab part, who's like, oh yeah, he was just reacting to the racism. He was acquitted on October 31st for attempted second-degree assault in 2021. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison for a separate stabbing in Portland. So I don't know if there was racism then. But again, like we said in the beginning, Howard also has a lengthy rap sheet, including felony rape of a child in Washington, in Kitsap County, Washington in 1997. So... but I'm with you, Greg. I think it sets dangerous fucking precedent for.
Oh, I agree, man. It's insane. I can't believe anyone would condone somebody getting off on assault, aggravated assault or otherwise, based on a word. What's the next word?
Mm-hmm.
Grow up.
Grow up is right. But, in this particular case, I think you're dealing with extreme mental illness. You got two able-bodied men, both homeless, living on the streets with lengthy rap sheets. It's like hardly the who knows what's going on there. But yeah, for the courts, you would think the courts are the place where they go, yeah, I don't give a shit if someone yelled a word at you, even if that did happen, and by all accounts it didn't. You don't get to fucking pull a knife out and stab them. How about that?
Yeah.
That's just the society I personally would like to live in.
Well, you know what they're saying? Self-defense. He used the N-word. That's violence.
Yeah.
That goes back to the words or violence thing.
Yeah, which is horse shit.
It's bullshit.
Right. Words
That's
are words.
insane.
Violence is violence.
Right.
Yeah.
Sticks and stones.
Yep. See, that was so easy when we were kids.
Yep.
Like we all knew
really
the rhyme.
was.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. Like,
and if we went to our parents and we were like, so and so called me a bad word, they'd be like, okay, get over it. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but words will never hurt you.
Or kick his ass, fight it out, and be done with it.
Yeah, that wasn't usually the feedback I got, but we grew up different.
Ours was knock his top off.
Yeah, I didn't get that, but I knew a lot of kids that did. And I wish I would have. You know, my dad's a San Francisco fucking, and mom, they're both Bay Area libs, for what that was in the 60s. Don't get confused with today. They're as Trump as they get now. But back then it was just like, yeah, there's, with peace, man. Peace and love. But I had plenty of friends who would be like, oh, he called you what? And you didn't fucking punch him in the nose? Yeah. Well, there was the problem. He won't do that if you stand up for yourself.
Yeah,
so
you got to go out in the prison yard and kick his ass in front of everyone just so everyone knows not to fuck with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how we rolled in Troy, South Side.
Yep. I remember a bully in high school went after a kid. He was a nice kid. His name was Ryan, and he was smaller, but he was kind of scrappy. And this fucking bully picked a fight with him in the hallways, between classes one day. And it was like one of those, all the kids jump around and, but the kid fucking fought back. It was like, no, man, I don't give a shit how big you are. I'm swinging back on you.
Right.
I don't remember anyone fucking with that kid again. It was like, oh, he's going to fight back. Not worth it.
Yeah. Not worth it.
Not worth it. There's plenty of weak people that would have just sat there and taken it. So, that really is kind of the answer, but
I'd have choked your ass out.
Yeah, probably.
Right there.
I just made friends with everybody. That was my way of avoiding conflict. I was friends with the burnouts and the
me too
preps and the sporty kid, like all of them.
Me too, but don't cross me because I'll cut a bitch.
Well, you're a lot bigger than me.
Yeah.
You're what, 6'2", somewhere, something like that?
6'1".
6'1", pussy. I was 5'9", like I had
165 pounds.
100, probably 140 pounds then. Yeah.
Did you see this guy says the R word is now banned and considered offensive? Can I go stab somebody if I claim they called me a retard?
Yeah, good question.
Hey, I called Travis's cat retarded on my show here, and I got talked to about it.
Seriously?
Yep. Big pussy boss of mine.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You just can't use that word. I said Trump brought it back. It's back.
It's back, baby.
President uses it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
A retard.
Oh my God, this fly is driving me nuts. I know you guys can't see it on the camera, but he's literally just like, what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? What are you going to, he's flying around my face.
Can you kill him?
All right, Aim, you saw, did you watch the?
I didn't. I was going to, and I forgot.
Unbelievable. So Age of Disclosure is the documentary movie I was talking about really on the member show, did a breakdown about it. Amy, what'd you think?
Well, I thought it was good. I mean, I'm all in on
real
that shit. Well, of course. Of course.
Did you, but it had more credibility than just be like, because I've watched a lot of the ones you probably have too, where they're on FX or something, and it's an alien show, and people tell their stories. This one had an air of credibility to it that I don't think we've really seen before.
Is it because Marco was in it?
Yeah, that helps, and a lot of other guys, military guys, pilots.
Why don't you explain for those who haven't seen it, what it's about?
Similar to Undisclosed, but this one has more politicians, I think.
What's it about? Tell me. Give us the Reader's Digest version for those of us who haven't seen it.
Go ahead, Aim.
Well, it's about. I guess they're whistleblowers who have come forward and told their stories about their experiences with unidentified aircraft. And they tell you about, what they've seen and how, they'll watch it. It's a lot of Air Force men But a lot of other, military men who were like brought into it and told this like big secret. And one thing that the reason that there's like no one ever knows anything about it is there's like a lack of continuity, because this person knows this thing and this person knows this thing and this person knows this thing, and then that person leaves and doesn't know what this other person was working on, and nobody fucking knows anything. And so finally Congress was like, this is a threat, this is and we need to look into this. And so they've started, releasing documents and having hearings and protecting whistleblowers, because the people in this documentary have said, they fear for their life talking about this stuff, because there's so much power behind it, just from, big oil and, companies like that who
the Raytheons
the Raytheons of the world, who don't want us to be able to have energy that can sustain us outside of what they can provide. But like they say that they're watching these things on radar and they're going so fast in the sky and then go right into the water and not even make a splash, going as fast as they were in the sky. And it's like and they're all saying we have nothing that can do that. Nothing.
No. And it talks about the what do they call them? Black operations, like that even upper levels of government aren't aware of, that have been going on for decades, that where people come and go, new presidents come and go, they're not filled in by the time they find out there's a black op going on. Like it's beyond them. And there's so much classified stuff, just go, it's national security. And
then they'll try to discredit you if you talk about it.
Right.
And, but I mean, every single person who they were interviewing, like they've said, like they've seen an alien like body. I think they all pretty much said that. To watch it again, just because I'm sure that I missed some stuff. But yeah, I mean, it was really good. It's super interesting. And I guess I don't understand why it's not like a bigger story.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's happening right now. And something that was interesting, and it was just a passing comment that they made in the movie, but it made me think, do aliens, or whatever you want to call them, do they show favoritism in who they're going to visit, such that do they visit the United States more because we have more nuclear weapons, such that we are able to capture their technology more often and we have a leg up on China? Or are they visiting us just as much as they're visiting China, and China has the same opportunity as we do to capture them and have this technology? Like, I never really thought of that before. How are they deciding where in the world to visit? And just us that has this, or presumably do the Russians have it? Do the Chinese have it?
It sounds like they all have some stuff.
Yeah.
But my thought would be that they would probably look at us as all of us, human race, as the monkeys down on the playground. Like, not look at our imaginary lines.
There has to be there has to be some rhyme or reason as to where they're going.
Yeah. Well, knowing that they can shut off nuclear sites in an instant, and just like, oh yeah, you have a nuclear rocket there. Well, let's just turn that off really quick. Bye. And just letting us know, like, kids, careful, that they're showing up at nuclear facilities over and over and over says something. I can't. Did you? And
they were saying things that, like, they're going so fast that a human body can't travel that fast because we'd become liquid.
Right.
Like we can't travel as fast as these things are traveling. It's impossible for it to be human.
Right.
And it's just really crazy. And obviously something that has always been on my mind is, are they sending their best or are they sending their worst?
Yeah.
I need to know. I mean, I really need to. What do you think are the pros and cons of both? Are they sending their best? Like, hey, we need to be information gatherers. We need to take dirt samples and, fucking like test out the nukes, and we need our top alien scientists down there to do it. Or are they like, let's just send the Big E's down? Or are they like prisoners?
Well,
no, they're sending their best because they're not afraid of us.
Yeah, I would think they're not afraid of us. But you know how we've done missions where it's like, let's send a monkey up and see what happens to his body in space.
Yeah.
You could have something like that where there's been test runs, but it sounds like they've figured that stuff out. So you wouldn't need to send.
If they're crashing here, or we're like, gathering them, and we have like their bodies in the side of a mountain somewhere, they're not always going back.
Yeah. Well, did you end up listening to Rogan's interview with Dan Farah?
I did
the guy
not,
who made the movie.
but I will.
You have to listen to that, Amy, because without, when you're just watching a movie or a documentary, like that, it's giving you what it's giving you. But with Rogan, just like any interview would do, you're asking follow-up questions and elaborating.
He's asking stoner questions, similar questions that I would ask.
Right. And so for him, it goes so much more in depth because it kind of paints the picture of like, well, what do we know about these alien forms? And they agreed like, well, what we've been told, there's like 4 or 5 different ones. There's the tall grays, which are these tall, skinny grays. There's kind of like ET ones. There's like a reptilian or a I don't know, something else form. They might not be related in any way. They might come from completely different places, but these littler grays seem like the worker people.
Mm.
And then there's so it's that kind of shit you'll get in this interview where it's like, and they don't, oh my God, I'm going to kill someone. I swear to God.
Can't you kill a fly, dude?
Dude, he's tiny and
where's your fly bug assault?
Yeah, I need my bug assault. Ugh. Driving me nuts. Sorry.
You want to shut the show down?
I'm about to, dude. He's like literally dancing around my face and then fucks off.
I bet aliens don't have problems with flies.
Mm-hmm.
What that fly is hoping that we get some more super chats so Mike can afford a fly swatter.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not. It's just, I usually don't, it's not usually this bad. There's just one. One. If I can get the one, we're good. Anyway, I'm glad you watched it, Eamon. I thought it was awesome. Age of Disclosure.
Did you rent it or did you buy it, Mike?
I rented it.
Okay. Well, it was only $5 more to buy it.
Was it?
And I couldn't justify just renting it.
Yeah.
When it was only $5 extra to buy it.
So the thought G and I had was, in 3 weeks, it'll probably be free on the other platforms. So why buy it? Because we'll watch it. If we need to watch it again, we can. We've got 3 days or whatever it is. And then after that,
you could have it.
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. But I imagine it'll be on some platform for free in a few weeks.
Are you rent shaming him?
Yeah, she is.
Because he rented and not bought?
Yeah, it was a $5 difference.
Yeah, I don't think I saw it. I thought it was 20 versus 30 or 40. It was
20 versus 25.
Okay. Well, I didn't rent it. G did. So
yes, the bug assault is a game changer. We have one upstairs currently. So we're out of like oxygen tanks for it or whatever the fuck it is. Hydrogen
What's
tanks?
it do?
I don't even know.
Just shoot salt at a bug?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it has like a laser on it. And it's just like that thing sitting there. You can be fucking wherever. And it could be on the wall across from you. And you just laser that thing. Boom. And it's
a laser?
Yeah, there's a laser scope on it.
There's a laser scope.
Here's the problem. Because listeners sent me multiple of these. And I went ham with them because I had a problem. I would have my back screen door open to the pool like all summer. So I'd get quite a few bugs in there. And I went ham on these sons of bitches. And it was just like pump action, boom, boom. You end up shooting salt all over your shit. So I had stuff covered in salt. But I think they do air ones too now, air pressurized bug assault that, just like boom.
So wait, can you shoot a human with it?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we would shoot I would like lay there and shoot my toe just to see what it felt like.
Wait, does it hurt?
No, not really.
You shoot your toe, you retard.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like convinced like it would kill my dog if it hit my dog.
No, the bug assault? No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Diesel fell off the couch twice over the weekend.
Oh,
Is he getting old?
Oh, he's super old.
He's 14.
Yeah, he's 1'4".
And he can't see,
old man.
He can't hear, and Miggy is such a fucking bully.
Dude, that makes him 98.
I know. I told him he has to make it to his golden birthday. He turns 15 on May 15th.
Okay. May 15th? You think he's going to make it?
6 months. I think so. But he doesn't have like great depth perception, so he walks like right along, and Miggy doesn't move out of his way. So it's like he's just walking by him on the couch, and you know, he slips off and he lands on his side, and I'm like, oh.
He breaks a hip, it's over.
Bums me out.
Don't let him break a hip.
I know. I honestly am like so close to getting like a baby Bjorn and carrying him around in one of those.
He's too big.
No, him's isn't too big.
He's a big boy.
No, he's not a big boy. Miggy's big boy.
Oh, is Miggy the big boy?
Wait, what kind of dog?
Diesel's a puggle.
Oh,
I thought Diesel was the big one.
Miggy is the big one. Miggy is the boxer mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
He doesn't like to be picked up. Although there's a funny story about Eric, when Eric watched my dogs one time and Miggy got out and like ran down the street. And I mean, I can't pick Miggy up. He will not let a human being pick him up. He's so fucking weird. And he ran down the street and like Eric like picked him up and like carried him back, like holding him like this. And I was like, I would have paid so much money to see that shit.
Yeah, it's probably on someone's door cam.
I know.
That's funny. Yeah, Cece's not huge into being picked up either.
Yeah.
She'll let me do it, but yeah.
Oyster will let me pick her up, but she doesn't love it.
You know, we carry Diesel up and down the stairs, and you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys see Marjorie Taylor Greene on 60 Minutes last night with Leslie Stahl?
No.
You didn't?
I saw the clips.
Yeah, I've got a couple clips. And Trump had a response this morning. I'll read to you in a second, but yeah, why don't we check it out? Let's see. On the death threat she's getting now that she's retired, and Trump has called her Marjorie. What did he call her? Marjorie Trader Green. Like this just
you decided
this comes
not
with
to
the
stay
territory, and she knows it. Like I don't know what the death threat level is. Like someone showed up at your house, it's a credible threat, or some kid fucking said something stupid to your kid at school. Like to me, there's such a major difference.
Yeah, it's stupid.
But yeah, here she is.
You decided not to stay and fight. You decided to give in.
After President Trump called me a traitor, I got a pipe bomb threat on my house, and then I got several direct death threats on my son.
On your son?
On my son.
You say the president put your life in danger. You blame him. You say he fueled a hotbed of threats against me, and that you blame him for the threats against your son.
The subject line for the direct death threats on my son was his words, Marjorie Trader Green. Those are death threats directly fueled by President Trump. I told him, I told J.D. Vance, I told them all, sent those directly to them.
Response?
J.D. Vance replied back to me, we'll look into it. I got response back from President Trump that I will keep private, but it wasn't very nice.
Give us a hint of what the president said.
It was extremely unkind.
Her life is in danger? Who's that?
Marjorie Taylor Greene, she says.
Marjorie Trader Green. I don't think her life is in danger. Frankly, I don't think anybody cares about her.
You just...
Yeah.
I don't.
So
what is she doing though? What the hell? Go away.
What is she doing? Why is she doing all this? It doesn't make any sense. And you know what, Marjorie Taylor Greene, I know for a fact that your house has been swatted before And this was all when you were supporting Trump. So just stop it. She's doing all of this to get attention because she's not in Congress anymore.
What is her plan? Is she planning to run for something else?
Probably at some point. She said like, "Oh, I'm not running for president."
Well,
it's like, yeah,
good, you can't win.
No, you couldn't win. But I love the left, how people are like, oh, maybe she'll trade teams. It's like, bro, Marjorie Taylor Greene is farther right than Trump.
Yeah. Like,
don't get confused about it.
Don't you love the fact that she starts bashing Trump and now 60 Minutes wants her on?
Of course.
Right.
It's not lost on me. They think they have someone, they're going to shit on Trump. Let's put her on.
Right.
Like that's what they think. I really think it is as petty as like the Epstein files thing. And I think Trump is really pissy about that because I think what he thinks is, I don't think at all Trump is in the Epstein files like people are desperately praying he is, like he's banging underage girls. I don't think that's what it is.
The files went away quick.
Yeah.
No one cares anymore.
No, they don't seem to care anymore. I don't think that's what's in those files. I think it's the fact that it's this Hail Mary attempt by the Dems to stay relevant. They grab something and it's like, oh, we're getting positive press for being all over the Epstein files. And Trump views that as it's taking the focus off me and the great things I'm trying to do for this country. It's a distraction that he doesn't want. And so the traitor aspect is his way of almost saying, like, you personally are keeping these fucking losers relevant. That they're pretending like they give a shit about victims and the Epstein files. And I don't buy it. And I'm kind of with him on that. I don't buy it either. We'd all love to see every bit of the Epstein files. Do you think people like us wouldn't want to see that stuff?
Did you see the pics of his house that came out over the weekend?
Whose?
And it just looks like a total
shithole.
Dump.
Yeah, shithole.
Total shithole.
Yeah, Eric and I went through those videos.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah. That day, what was it, last Wednesday or Thursday, whatever it was. But yeah, I thought the same thing, Amy. This looks like a rundown shithole. And then
outdated,
trying to make the argument too, like, well, it's on an island. It's hard to get stuff there. It's like, yeah, well, you originally had to get stuff there. So how about you get nice stuff there? Not what looks like an IKEA fucking bedroom and master. Yeah, nothing against IKEA people, but that's not what billionaires buy.
IKEA looked nicer than some of this stuff. It was just like old and outdated and and like barren. It was just like barren in there. I don't know, it was weird.
Yeah, and that room with the masks, the men's mask was just creepy as shit. And the dental chair.
Oh yeah, the dental chair, so creepy.
Yeah, it all looked shitty. It all looked really, really shitty. So anyways, Trump responded, and I could be wrong about that. That's just my thought on the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing. Like they, and I get it why these women would be interested in releasing this stuff. If there's this cabal of super wealthy men who are abusing young girls, I can totally see how, first off, we'd all think that was wrong and want that to be exposed. And I can totally see why women especially in this position would be like, fuck that, dude. I want all this exposed. Trump is a more petty kind of guy and thinks there's no there really that you're going to get to. And this is a distraction against his agenda, what he's trying to do. And it's keeping this one party relevant when they should be not relevant at all right now and squandering. And why are you giving oxygen to them? So he looks at that as traitorous. I don't think she's a traitor. I don't know. What's that?
He should just let it go.
Let it fucking go. He can't do it. We've hoped that for 10 years now. Like, oh, you're in the power. You've been elected to the power position. Let this petty shit go. He just can't. He just can't. It is what it is. So he posts, the only reason Marjorie Trader Brown, in paren, Green turns brown under stress. The only reason she went bad is that she was jilted by the President of the United States. Certainly not the first time she's been jilted. Too much work, not enough time, and her ideas are now really bad. She sort of reminds me of a rotten apple. Marjorie is not America First or MAGA because nobody could have changed her views so fast, and her new views are those of a very dumb person. That was proven last night when washed up, Trump hating 60 Minutes Leslie Stahl, who still owes me an apology for when she attacked me on the show with serious conviction that Hunter Biden's laptop from hell was produced by Russia, not Hunter himself. Totally proven wrong. Interviewed a very poorly prepared traitor who, in her confusion, made many really stupid comments. And then she goes on, he says, my real problem isn't the low IQ traitor. It was the new ownership of 60 Minutes, Paramount, that they would allow a show like this to air. They are no better than old ownership who just paid me millions of dollars for fake reporting about your favorite president, me.
Oh my God.
60 Minutes has actually gotten worse. Oh, well, far worse. Far worse things can happen. What is that a threat that he's making to 60 Minutes? Is that what that is? Far worse things can happen, or am I misreading that?
I think he's just saying it doesn't bother him that much.
Yeah. Okay. That's the other way you could take that.
Yeah.
P.S. I hereby demand a complete and total apology, though far too late to be meaningful, from Leslie Stahl for her incorrect and libelous statements about Hunter's laptop. President
She does owe him an
DJT.
apology.
She does. I've often pointed to that interview being the reason that I went from never missing an episode of 60 Minutes for 25 years to not watching it again. Was that interview. The
old man.
The whole thing fell apart. What do you mean, old man?
Only old people watch 60 Minutes.
People watch 60
Dude,
Minutes. And I love Mike.
Yeah, when you do a morning show, it's important that you watch the 60 Minutes programs of the world.
I did a morning show and I never watched 60 Minutes.
Yeah, that's why we were the best morning show, and you guys.
Mike, I love your old man qualities. Don't get me wrong.
If you want to go on and do and do book reports, go for it.
No, I had to follow along with what I knew was going to be relevant conversation in the morning. So, but the point wasn't, I probably wouldn't be watching it like I don't watch anything on television. There's not a single, outside of live sports, I don't think there's a single program. It's like, oh, tonight I'm going to watch this. Like none.
But back
Zero.
in the day, you watched Saturday Night Live. You watch 60 Minutes. I used to watch Nightline. I love Nightline. I'd watch that every night when it was Peter Jennings.
I watched some of it.
I love Nightline. And then, there are all these must-watch shows back then, and I don't even turn network TV on anymore. I use it's a streaming thing or sports. That's it.
Well,
I always have sports on my TV, and then I just watch shit on my iPad.
Yeah.
Like on YouTube or whatever.
That's a very Karen thing to do, white girl.
Well, hey,
it used to be
appointment
television, and there's something to be said for that when you had, certainly pre, DVR days, but it was like the whole nation together watched something, and it was what we would call water cooler talk. It was great for talk shows because you knew what the whole country was kind of watching and paying attention to. And so it gave you a lot. Like now, like those days are gone. Like it doesn't matter Tuesdays when a fucking new album is released. Like now, like that doesn't matter.
Well, do they still release new albums on Tuesdays?
Well, they drop them.
They just drop them. I don't know. Is that a thing anymore? But that there was something that is, like the younger generations, they're just splayed off in a million directions, watching whatever corner of the world they're into.
And new movies would come out on Fridays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's still a thing.
Is it?
Yeah. Like new movie releases in theater, I think.
In theater. Yeah. They were released on Tuesdays too.
Yeah, you're right.
For like music was in like Best Buy. But that was I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, hey, we're all connected. Hey, you can watch anything you want. The options are limitless now. But there is really a disconnection within society where generations are focused on different things, and I don't feel like they're connecting at all like they used to. And I feel like that's bad for society, but This is where
It's
we
all
are.
It's all gonna come back around, I feel like. You know what's back in now?
What?
Nowadays? Disposable cameras.
Yeah, that's
They
kind of
pick the
weird.
worst
And they're
shit
like
to bring back.
$20. I know. You have this in your pocket at all times.
And you can print any of them.
And you can see it immediately to see if it's a bad fucking photo or not, or if your eyes are closed. Like, you can't do shit on a digital camera. You can't zoom in.
Right. You know,
you can't do anything, and then you have to wait to get it
on a
it's
disposable.
insanity.
You mean?
Yeah. And who would even do it now? Where you can't take it to Photomat anymore.
Yeah, they have it. They still have a photo thing at like Walgreens and CVS.
You know what else they're bringing back? Fucking albums. Albums suck.
Yeah.
Albums suck.
And CDs. My cousin was like, "Hey, I got my kids a CD player. Do you have any old CDs?" I'm like, "No, I don't have fucking old CDs. What are you even saying right now?"
I have a ton of them. I have a bin full.
I see the collector in me likes that. Like, I'm the dork that wants to collect ticket stubs from every show I went to. Like, I love that. I hate all our tickets are on our phone now and you just wave it. I know it's convenient, but for someone like me, it sucks. I hate that. But I don't know. Yeah, it is what it is. But there was something about like the picture taking when you only had 22 snaps. Like, you really wanted to like capture something and it was important. And then there was a whole process to go either drop it off somewhere and have it developed. And then like it meant something, where now it's like, I've got thousands of photos on this. I'll probably never look at any of them ever again.
You never know when you're going to need some old feet pics.
That part's true. That part's
you know what,
true.
Though, Mike, I'll tell you what. When I thought about this, I wish we had these phones when my kids were babies.
Yeah.
Because I don't have any pictures from when they were young unless I took them with some shitty camera or a video camera. I have tons of them, from the age of 10 on, but I didn't get an iPhone till like I got the iPhone in what
07?
Yeah,
that's when it came out.
Yeah. And I didn't get one right away.
Yeah.
So I don't have any pictures till 07. That's when they all started.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's that's
I got tons of oyster pictures and no kids.
Yeah, and I have a shitload of CC pictures from birth to today.
I just saw on X, not to completely change the subject, but Amazon Prime Video said the Cowboys versus Lions game averaged 19.39 million viewers.
Is that good or bad? They're saying.
Yeah, it's the most watched Thursday night football on Prime. The game was up 12% from last year's Packers-Lions game, which set the Thursday night football record. So
interesting.
Yeah, and I also saw, Daniel Jones with the Colts is out. And, the Colts are going to likely be in the playoffs. They've got a pretty decent record. So
they're trying out Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers.
Dude, I love it.
He's 44.
Wow.
And he has like 44 kids.
Yeah.
He wore it off.
Here's my hot take. You want to hear my hot take with the NFL? I don't think the Bears are going to make the postseason.
Well, here's what's going to happen.
Hilarious.
It's going to be winner take all when the Bears play the Lions.
For sure.
Game of the year in Chicago.
Just like it was last year against Minnesota.
That Bears team can't move, the ball really. You could see it building and all that, but they lost to Green Bay over the weekend. They have Cleveland next, who's got a great D. That's not a throw it the win column. They're at home for that, and then they're home for Green Bay again. So we'll see how that goes. And then they go to San Francisco, and then they're home for Detroit. Like,
did we play San Francisco already?
No,
we didn't play them this year.
No, we didn't play them this year. Yeah,
no, we got
the Rams.
Yeah, they got the Rams next, then the Steelers.
Yep, and then Minnesota, and then the Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah.
How are there only 4 weeks left?
I know.
It really seems like we were just saying, like, thank God football's back.
I know. As I get older, time is just flying.
It flies by.
It's getting faster too.
It really is. And I used to get so irritated when adults would say that, but it's so true.
Yeah.
It is so fucking true.
But when you're a kid, everything drags, Like, you remember when you were going to go to Cedar Point in a week?
Yeah.
And that week was fucking brutal waiting for this Saturday.
Yeah.
Dragged and dragged and dragged.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh, fuck, it's Saturday. Here we go.
It's because it's all you have to measure it against is the 8 years you've been alive. So it seems like an eternity, that 8 years.
Yeah.
When you get to 40, it's like, oh my God, 8 years? Are you kidding me? Like high school was 4 years. 4 years. It's a blink of an eye. It's gone.
Right.
Done. So, yeah.
Then you get married and it's like 28 years together. Fuck.
Have you been married 28 years?
23, but we dated 5 years.
Really?
Yeah. I made that bitch earn it.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I have a PSA.
What do you got?
I learned something yesterday that I didn't know, and so far everyone I've talked to didn't know this either. So I'm hoping to change some lives right now.
Okay.
Did you know that there is a filter in your dishwasher that you're supposed to clean out periodically?
I think I might have known, but ignore it.
Yeah, me too.
I think I've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah, that's where I saw it.
And they posted a video of something super gross that none of us are doing.
Yeah, and so of course I was like, I didn't even know it was there. So of course I've never cleaned it.
Did you find it?
Well, yeah. And I cleaned it and it was so gross and it was so cruddy. And I'm like, I think because I'm the type, Mike, and you know this too. I'll be like, well, I guess I need a new dishwasher.
Yeah, of course.
Who cares if I could just clean this filter?
Yeah. We're not as bad as Mike Lindell. You know, when his windshield wiper stopped working, he was like, just get a new one. Throw it away and get a new one. Discarded a brand new truck because the windshield wipers needed to be replaced.
Oh, he got rid of the whole truck?
Yeah. Give it away. Just get a new one. Yeah, his assistant told me that.
Kind of money, right?
It's fucking hilarious. So we're not that bad, but yeah, that's what my thought would be like. Oh, wow, this sucks. I guess I got to get a new dishwasher now.
Yeah. So anyways, PSA, there's a filter at the bottom of your dishwasher. Untwist it, run it under your faucet. Thank me later, because it's probably fucking gross.
I think washing machines have something similar.
Yeah, they do. But our washing machine tells us when we have to clean the filter. The dishwasher is silent on the filter.
Keeps quiet.
Yeah.
Very good PSA. So I'm trying to remember, Greg, are you of the belief that the NFL possibly is rigged?
No. I couldn't imagine risking billions of dollars to fix that league.
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really. I think the NBA is.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind the NBA is manipulated. Why do you ask that?
Well, because Portnoy went off today on a rant. I can play a minute of it.
Is he going off on the Vegas thing?
Yeah.
The Vegas one. But I was like last night, it's kind of similar. The Chiefs suck. They're not going anywhere. And they lost again last night. But with 11 seconds left in that game, down by 2 scores, you still have Mahomes in the game. He's running up and spiking the ball. Like, I understand, like, hey, go till the end. But at some point, it's like you realize with 11 seconds, you don't have enough time to like throw a Hail Mary, score, get an onside kick, and throw another Hail Mary or kick a 70-yard field. Like, you don't have enough time to even do that if that was the way it was. Like, what are you trying to do here? And I wasn't watching the Raiders-Broncos game, but I guess it was like a 8.5-point spread. Well, here, let me play Dave ranting for a minute, and I'll see what you guys think. He's pissed.
That's the worst beat of all time. And you have to investigate the Raiders. Investigate the Raiders. What are they doing? What the fuck? That's the worst beat of all time. That is cheating. What the fuck? I gotta rewind this. That's the worst fucking beat of all time. This is the worst beat of all time. Pete Carroll should be in fucking prison. Prison for Pete Carroll. First of all, the refs, everybody. This is prison. This is prison. There's 16 seconds left in the game. By the way, the play before this, there was fucking 20 seconds. They threw it. Prison. The spread's 8.5. They spiked the ball, by the way. They ran up and spiked it as a tempo. Prison Pete Carroll. Murder Pete Carroll. I want
that part right there. People are all pissed off because he said murder Pete Carroll, and people took that like he's clearly on a stupid rant on social media.
Yeah.
Who cares? Murder Pete. I mean, yeah. Oh my God, he does that again. I'll kill him. It's not a real death threat. Settle down.
What did Pete Carroll do?
Well, he's the coach.
Yeah.
Right, but what did he? Because wasn't he pissed that the ref threw a flag?
Yeah. So there was a
delay
play.
of game.
Yeah, which was. I mean, so borderline in a pointless situation. Guy caught the ball. Another guy like jumped on to tackle him. And then as he's getting up to hand the ball to the ref, one of the other refs threw a flag for like delay a game. We've all seen those, where you hold a guy down too long under a pile or kick the ball to slow the process down when they're in that hurry up rush mode to spike a ball. That's not what happened last night, which is what he's all pissed off about. Like, what the fuck are we doing? And then they got the spike off because there was a penalty called, time expired. And that penalty was called, it gave them a untimed down, I guess. And they were able to kick a worthless field goal at the whistle and blow the 8.5 point spread. Make it a 7 point.
I don't give a fuck about gamblers. Fuck off.
Dude, right. And you could make the same argument going the other way. Like, you rigged it for the people that took the under or whatever.
Yeah.
So
he just lost.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
That to me is not an example of it being rigged. In a meaningless game, who the fuck's betting on that game? Like, I just feel, to me, it's when it's so blatant, it's so obvious, it's on a national game that everybody's watching and that everybody's betting on. And, like, that's to me when it sticks out more than some game nobody gives a fuck about between two shitty teams,
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't think it would take too many people for it to be rigged.
I agree.
Well, but what we're learning with baseball and with basketball, who knows who is interested? And it might not be like we need this team to win, but if it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility of Vegas mob people are involved going, holy shit, everybody took the 8.5. We're gonna lose our asses if they win by 10. Like whatever you got to do. The Broncos can win, but they can't win by more than 8.5.
Yeah, but the thing is, the mob has to have something to hold over you. What the fuck do they have to hold over the NFL? They don't have shit to hold over the NFL. The NFL is a $1 billion organization. What the mob does is they fuck with people like Chauncey, who probably has some massive debt he has to pay off, or Terry Rozier, or, they don't work with like the organization as a whole to be able to make a call to Goodell to say, hey, we need the refs to throw this because we can't, we're going to lose a shit. Like, you have to have something to hold on these people.
Maybe,
and I think that's what's missing here.
Maybe rigging the rigged NFL isn't what I mean. But if you had one ref in a game that it was like, if you did it once and, made sure a team didn't get that extra fucking field goal at the end of a game, like you got them now. Yeah. Now you have blackmail on someone forever. So you could make them do it again. And I'm not saying that's what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean, it would have to be like a ref or something that would have to be compromised.
And a player, I think, would be very easy to do. There's just going to be a percentage of guys that are willing to look the other way and go, fuck yeah, dude, I'll miss a tackle to let someone like that. I just assume human nature, you're going to have some of those people that could be gotten to. I think the whole gambling.
Well, that's why you have to get rid of single player. You shouldn't be able to bet on a single player's performance.
Yeah, well, I just always thought you're going to get someone killed. Yeah. You're going to get someone unstable that bet their fucking mortgage on this guy having more than 3 receptions in a game, and blame his loss on that guy not doing it.
There's 2 things that have happened in the last 5 years that have been a scourge. gambling, being able to gamble on sports freely, and marijuana being legalized.
Amy's going to disagree with the marijuana one.
Now, I don't care, Amy, if you do it. I just don't want the world to smell like it. Everywhere I fucking go, it smells like weed. Do it in your house.
Can I do it outside?
Yeah,
on my
your
deck?
backyard. Yeah, fuck yeah.
So what if you're my neighbor?
Well, I would not like it.
Yeah.
You should get one.
What I don't like? People having parties and fucking bonfires and getting wasted outside in their backyard while I'm trying to sleep peacefully because I'm stoned. I don't like that
either.
Did you call the cops on them?
You sound like you're 80.
Yeah,
I know.
old lady.
No, but the only time I almost did was someone was lighting fireworks off directly across from my house at like midnight. And it pissed me off.
I get it
so fucking much.
I get it.
That I was like, I'm going over there and I'm going to tell them to stop. And I'm going to tell them we have a baby in here and they're fucking up to sleep. And if they don't leave, I'm calling the police.
Yeah.
And I did. I went over there. I don't give a fuck.
Went over? What'd you tell them?
Exactly that.
And they said,
it's midnight. I have a baby. Get the fuck out of here. I'm going to call the police.
And they stopped?
Yeah, they left.
Good. That was nice of them. You know what else, though? My neighborhood, when we first moved in here, someone left their fucking dog out all night, and it barked nonstop. So about midnight, I go outside. There's 3 other dudes going, where's that fucking dog? Like, they were going to hang the dog. I said, don't blame the dog. And then they just knocked on the guy's door. I said, put your fucking dog in the house.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Yeah. Having I think you're right, Greg. I think all things being equal, looking back, like what you were sold, about legalizing marijuana, I don't think it's playing out like that.
No.
And the gambling to me is just horrific.
I hate it.
I mean, I'll tell you what's worse than being able to bet. It's being able to have access to a casino while you're sitting on your couch.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you can act as though, you can join a live table and you have a live dealer who's sitting there interacting with you as if, and there's 7 other people like you're at a blackjack table. And
really?
And she's sitting at the casino. They all have a casino they're associated with in the area, and they've got a room down at the casino, and they're just sitting there, and it's like you're in a real game. It's crazy, and you're just sitting on your fucking couch.
It's rigged in a way that the house wins.
Yeah,
like we all know that, and so whose benefit is this for? The handful of people that make turn a profit. Well, how many more people are going to lose their ass? Way more people are going to lose their ass, which sucks for society.
It's like The Walking Dead when you go into one of those casinos too. All those people carrying their oxygen tanks around. Going inside. They're like the fucking slee stacks walking.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah. And I get it. Like I have friends that love to gamble and they're financially secure. They're just fine. And they put $1,000 in their bank account and they go and they fuck around for a year. And if they lose $1,000, whatever, it doesn't mean anything. And it's like, hey, if that, I get it. That makes sense. Right. But in a society, you got to think about how many young people dealing with money for the first time. I know I sound like an old man right now, but it's like,
no, because you would have said the same thing when you were a young man.
I definitely would have.
I did too. They put that, what was the Wonder Bread casino? Was that the one in Detroit? It was started off in the Wonder Bread building, Motor City maybe.
Yeah.
That was the poorest zip code in the state of Michigan where they put that one.
Really?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. People trying to go in and I'm going to be the one that changes my luck and turns it all around, taking advantage of them. And the weed thing, it's like, I think there's a difference between like not making it illegal. I think it's absurd to throw people in jail. I mean, if you're out there trafficking for real, but the shit we used to do, I bought a quarter, I bought an eighth, like got a dime bag, whatever, like who cares? I don't have any interest in tying those people up with legal bills and court sessions. Like fuck all that. But at the same time, just going like, yeah, buy it at 7-Eleven. Hopefully it's, you do well with it. It's like, yeah, that seems like a horrible idea. for society. And it took all of a week before they were inventing new ways to make it more powerful than anything God could have created.
Yeah, and awesome.
Yeah, I get it. For stoners, it's awesome. For all the Amy's out there and the Wardens out there, like I get it. I get it. But I don't know, looking at the overall of society, like, yeah, probably not the best way to do things. So you could probably throw OnlyFans porn in there too. Yeah, no offense to Amy's feet.
I'm just going to personal, do whatever you want personally.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know, I don't care if you smoke. I don't care if you do gummies. I don't care if you do coke. But I just don't want it all over the place. Like, God, man, I was downtown in Grand Rapids last week. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it smells like a pot factory outside.
I love when that happens. I'm always like,
you know what, though? My kids are the same way. My oldest would go, oh, that smells great.
I'm always like, where are my friends?
I think, and to further my old man rant, I think it just lowers, like, for young people, it used to just be like, yeah, you know, we understand you're going to try some of this stuff. You're going to go down that road like we all did, but it's not good for you. It's not the right thing to do. We all knew it was kind of dangerous. It was kind of like not something you just openly did, and people look down on you for it. I don't know that it's a great idea to have kids coming up going like, dude, there's nothing wrong with weed. They sell it everywhere. You can go get whatever you want. Like, we're going to find out how that affects up and coming generations, but I can't imagine that being a good thing and possibly leading to other, drug use, which is probably not great.
Oh, I think you will.
Yeah.
Amy's going to come on here as a fucking full-blown retard one day.
She's going to be a meth head in no time.
Spicoli. Her beautiful white teeth will be fucking missing.
No. Yeah. Nothing like that.
I mean, I know it's convenient. I know the Warden's out all the time fucking going to the weed store and buying the greatest diamond tipped fucking whatever. Yeah. I mean, she's all over it. I get it. But I'm kind of with Greg on this one. And I know we're old men, so you don't have to listen to us.
I thought the same thing when I was young. I'd never a fan of the weed, and I hate the smell.
Yeah, here's the thing. The only difference with us, I didn't mind the smell.
The smell like of skunk.
Weed. Yeah, a lot of it does. Oh. Yeah, the Warden's doesn't either. But
good.
Probably smells like your farts, strawberries, right? And vanilla.
Bubblegum
farts.
Hey, did you see Trump officials have been accused of bigotry? What else is new? I mean, it is a Monday. Why wouldn't they be
new?
The former President Biden's trans assistant secretary for health was there's an image of her on the wall. Rick Levine. I just call him Rick. I always have. But Admiral Rachel Levine's portrait has hung in a hallway of the Humphrey Building in D.C., the Department of Health and Human Services headquarters, since she became the first tranny to win Senate confirmation in 2021. They've now changed it to Richard Levine under the portrait.
He did it to a couple things, didn't he? Just
auto pen. His auto pen portrait for Biden,
yeah.
Which is, it's petty, but
it's funny as fuck.
It is. I look at this and I just go, if you're being honest, what do you do when the majority, and some would say the vast majority of people know you're not a woman, Rick? You're in fact, you're a guy who used to be married and has children.
Right.
You look hilarious, Admiral Levine. And it's comical.
By hilarious, I mean ugly as fuck.
Oh, yeah. It's sad. And it can feel insensitive, but in all truthfulness, there's a lot of us that don't feel like this has been totally organic. This has just been kind of grassroots. It feels way darker than that, what's going on in society. And so for all the people that are outraged, oh, this is so petty. It's I don't know, man. Part of me goes, the majority of people know. And so we're being forced to play along with this bullshit. Rachel's, she's just Rachel now.
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Good old Rach.
Yeah, good old Rach. You're there, by the way, Rachel, because of the trans thing. We saw that strategic placement throughout that whole administration.
Yeah.
Sam, what's his name? The fucking goofball puppy play guy that was doing the nuclear waste gig, who was stealing fucking luggage at the airport. That guy was there because of the whole trans bullshit that he was.
And what about the guy who was getting his ass banged inside the Senate chambers?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Who could forget that guy? That was a junior something or other, but was filming it.
Right. Filming himself in his leather, getting his behind pounded.
Deep dicked. Like not just like me and my boyfriend in the halls of justice or the Congress. No, nude, getting deep dicked on film. That was going on.
We're calling it deep dicked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like okay.
It's just so funny too to me. This Admiral Levine, like Rick Levine was never in the military. Let's just be clear about that.
He wasn't?
No.
Then how did he get to be admiral?
Yeah, it's a great question.
Seriously?
So Rick is an admiral like Rachel is a woman. If that makes sense.
How do you get to be called admiral if you were never in the Navy?
4-star admiral in the U.S. Public Health Service Commission Corps. But she was never a service member, never in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Space Force, or Coast Guard.
He wears that uniform.
Yeah, I know. It's hilarious. It's like
he just identifies
as an admiral.
Yeah, they awarded him and a 4-star at that, whatever the fuck that means. So the whole thing's kind of silly. I look at it kind of like Dr. Jill Biden sort of thing. Like, oh, you're a doctor of education. Cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Which, hey, she earned it. She's a doctor of education. Fine.
Sure.
But you're not a real doctor.
No, you're not a real doctor. And I thought admirals were reserved for Navy.
Yeah, guys who bomb shit during a war.
Yeah. And I saw the comments like, this is so petty. One of the comments in this story.
I love that it's petty. I'm petty.
Yeah. It's a pretty low life, these pieces of shit taking and putting Rick underneath his name on the portrait. Does anyone know how lucky this nation is to have the service of someone who went through the trauma of transitioning while also making rank of admiral? And it's like, see, that's why they do that.
Right.
Is so that you think this is some war general.
I didn't know that. I thought maybe she was with Porky Schwarzkopf during the first Gulf War.
No, sir.
She wasn't. She wasn't sharpening her teeth at the foot of Schwarzkopf.
No, nope.
I did not know that. That's funny.
Sorry,
but she's a fucking admiral.
Yeah, 4-star
rear admiral.
Yes, very much a rear admiral, and a 4-star at that. Our girl, Tish Hyman, back at it. We all need more Tish Hyman in our life.
Wait,
so Tish is the black lesbian woman who is going to all these town hall meetings. She first went after Scott Wiener and wants dudes.
She's the Gold's Gym chick.
Yeah. So she went after Scott Wiener, put him on the spot, and he failed miserably. And then remember, we watched the video of her going after Eric Swalwell. And took down Eric Swalwell. Well, now, and there's no news about this. You'll have to just find this online. She took on Ro Khanna, another one of these. And I'll fast forward it because it's a few minutes long. But these people have been given such a free pass to not answer where they land on this. Everyone deserves to be safe. Thank you very much for your question. Get away. With a black lesbian woman, you can't just dismiss them. And when they have follow-ups and shit, she keeps going off on these guys. And
I love it.
Yeah, I'm here for all of it because they don't know what to do with her. They can't just write her off with identity politics and be like, oh, the only reason you care is because you're a racist or you're a transphobe. It doesn't work with her. So here's just a couple minutes of it.
None of the women here are protected by law. State law. State law is not protecting any of the women in here. And I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I am a woman who's a lesbian, who was harassed in the locker room. I'm telling you right now that a lot of this is going on, and you need to do something about it. The Republicans will back you on it, because I hear that they've been fighting about this for a long time. It's the Democrats that need to do something about this law. The trans are not women, they are men with their pieces intact. And they're in women's prisons right now, raping and killing them. And it's going.
Bear with it. This gets so great when he tries to fucking pass her off with a bullshit response to this. It's coming.
Is that you right there?
So please, ladies,
no.
If you're going to vote for anyone, make sure that they're standing up for women's rights, because they're not. And if you're not aware, we are unprotected. Go in the bathroom right now, there could be a man in there. He says, I'm a woman, and that's okay. Now, I know none of you think that's okay. Thank you so much.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your perspective. I certainly believe in safety, and I also believe that in this country we recognize the dignity and rights of every person to pursue happiness.
They are men. You need to stop with the malarkey. They're men. Stop making excuses for grown men going to women's restrooms. I've had it up to him. You're calmly lying and saying that it's okay. That's what you're saying. When you say that, you're saying it's okay. And I need you to say it's not okay for men to be in a women's locker room. There are bigger problems, yes. But this is a big problem. No, because you're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Protect women's safety. Not men who want to be women. Women. I'm done. Men are not women, okay? Stop the malarkey now. You guys need to stop voting for these people. Y'all busy trying to be Democrats and Republicans. Y'all acting like dead members. Use your independent brain.
Yeah. They don't know what to do with her. They just don't know what to do with her.
No.
I love it.
No, they do not.
They got to run her for office.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem. I think she's a fucking radical leftist loon.
Probably.
I think she is. But she just happens to agree on this topic. She saw the real world consequences of it.
Yep.
When that guy was in her gym with his dick out, and she was like, "Whoa, what the fuck?"
Especially a lesbian who hates dick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, a dick to them is like, like the silver fucking thing you do through Dracula's heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
they hate dick. Amy, lesbians hate dick, don't they?
They do. That's what I hear.
I've heard that too, but yeah, she made a point earlier in that when and I love that she stresses this every time. The guy that fucking assaulted me, violated my space, is a violent man who shattered his wife's fucking jaw, compound fracture of his wife's jaw, and spent a year in prison. And then moved to LA when he got out and is traipsing around the women's locker room. I'm a trans now, and wants all this sort of civil rights protection. And she's like, fuck out of here.
Do you think a lot of the trans just are perverts?
Oh, yeah. Autogynephilia is a real thing. It is. So there's a percentage of that are totally just taking advantage of this situation. No question about it.
I think there's gender dysphoria. I think some people are mentally fucked up, don't know what they want to be or what they are.
Yeah.
But that's such a small percentage.
But any of the other DSMs, you don't affirm. That's not how you treat anorexia or any other sort of mental disorder.
Exactly.
Like this one in particular, we're treating like, oh yeah, it's a totally thing. It's like, no, man. Sorry that you feel this way mentally, whatever you're going through, that's tragic. But seeing the increases that we have, these 1,000-fold increases, don't match with, with anything. So there's something else at play here. But it was always going to take people like this stepping up. They don't want to hear from Greg Henson. They don't want to hear from me. Guys that look like us, so they were able to run us out of meetings like that. Dads worried about their young daughters if they were white. They just ran them out of there as, just call them a bigot, call them a transphobe, call them a racist, all of that. They were able to just throw on us. And so I've been saying it for years and years and years. It's going to take And it did. Tish had no idea. She's in that speech. She's like, so the Republicans I hear are already talking about this. She wasn't even aware. So you can't give these guys a free pass. So I'm glad that Ro Khanna and Eric Swalwell and Scott Wiener, they want to drive this radical bullshit. Put these people on point, make them explain what they mean, call them out, hold them to the fire. They don't get to just walk away like, this is such a small minority. No, then have your position. Let's be clear about it and move on with life. And she's the hero we've been waiting for. So I want to highlight.
They don't know what
Tish
to do with
Hyman.
her.
Yeah, they don't know what to do with Tish Hyman. I love it. They're going to have to kill her.
Yeah.
Someone's going to have to take a shot at Tish Hyman.
Yep.
Shut that broad up.
That bitch can't be running around saying this.
No, she's a real problem. All right, let's wrap it up there. James points out to me.
I wanted to just make an announcement.
What?
You're pregnant.
Oh boy.
No, nothing. It's no. So my brother-in-law Cullen.
Yeah, I do.
Obviously.
Fucking love him.
He just started a new job at Jeffrey Feiger's law firm.
Well,
he a lawyer?
And he's leading up the medical malpractice division over at Feiger. So you might be seeing him in some commercials. He just started there.
How old is Feiger?
He's
Feiger's got to be
I don't
70.
think he's around much post-stroke.
Oh, he had a stroke? Okay.
Yeah. And so a guy named Jim kind of heads things up there. And, Cullen owned his own firm and he defended doctors and hospitals. And I will have all of you motherfuckers listening know, including you, Mike.
Yeah.
I got Cullen and Kelly into the Karen Reed trial 2.0.
Oh.
And Cullen watching her attorneys save her life, essentially, he was like, I want to start helping people instead of just helping doctors get out of trouble. So he's switched now, and he will.
Can he be our correspondent?
I know, that's what I said. I was like,
is he gonna have to give up his courtside seats?
Well, that's what I asked. I was like, did he write them into the contract? And Kelly was like, they sponsor the court.
Oh, that's true.
I was like, touche.
No, so this studio, this show should be brought to you by Feiger Law.
I know.
I mean, come on.
Seriously.
What are we doing?
Any of your medical malpractice needs, call Cullen over at Jeffrey Feiger's law firm and whatnot.
Yeah, let's not give free plugs, but I'm with you.
Free one.
Yeah,
but
he can get the one free one.
Yeah,
That's
so super exciting. Congratulations, Cullen.
Congrats,
on your
Cullen.
new chapter, and hopefully you bring lots of money and justice to your plaintiffs.
Now,
I love hearing that too.
Get your wife and her girls the better seats at Wicked.
True.
Exactly.
Experience.
High definition, for crying out loud.
For fuck's sake, Cullen. How can you let your wife walk into a regular movie theater?
Yeah.
So true.
Cullen probably had no idea that was going on.
Yeah, Cullen would have never let that happen.
No.
Never.
All right, let's get out of here. James says something was off on Poem 2050. I can't put my finger on it, but it was one of the worst shows in a very long time. Yeah.
Which one was that?
Well, neither of you were here for it, but it was Isis. It's a long running joke that I used to make whenever I was stuck with just Isis, that something fell off. It feels dumber in this room today. This show feels inadequate. And yeah.
Well,
so it was
shout out to Isis for stepping in.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
Yeah.
He's a good boy. I don't like grown up Isis.
Yeah, he's way different, isn't he? It's kind of great.
He's more mature and
totally
adult-like.
I know.
Like retard Isis is the Isis you want.
Yeah.
So
it's the Isis we need.
Like this version of Isis would never go sleep in someone's, house randomly.
Yeah.
So
he was cold up at Mackinac, so he broke into someone's house and just slept on their couch.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, it should have been shot in the face.
Right.
Like you wake up on Mackinac and there's some retarded idiot sleeping on your couch. You shoot its face.
He's lucky he didn't walk into a MAGA house because he would have got shot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I still can't believe that he did that.
Yeah, it was a great story when we were dissecting it on the air. But
yeah,
we missed that guy though. Drunk as shit too. Drunk as shit. So, all right, we'll call it there. We'll see you all tomorrow.